welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody.
Do you have news?
I have one thing on my news docket because I listened to Tamra on the Viall Files.
Okay, I knew that you would. I was going to put it on my thing, but I'm like, Renee, don't put it on your thing because you didn't listen to it.
Yeah. So my first thing about this is that I was shocked that she was on it because the season is rolling now. And I know that they have in their contract some things that they can't.
Started.
Yes. But what I'm thinking of right now is maybe because she has her own podcast, she had that written out of the contract and they didn't think that that would be all podcasts. They just thought it would be hers. I wonder if that's the loophole.
I feel like maybe during the season you can be on podcasts. I think it's when the reunions are out. They don't want people on podcasts because...
I think during the season they're not because
But actually it's interesting because obviously they've wrapped filming. So she could talk about things that happened in the season or that are happening currently, which is what they talk about at the reunion. But they don't want them on podcasts so that they don't spoil the reunion.
Yes. And she kind of does a little, like she doesn't spill any news, but they do talk a bit about. And I'm like, ooh, are you allowed? And then she's like, I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
What was the purpose of her being on the show?
I don't know.
Like,
I think Nick Viall tries to get people that are controversial and then tries to kind of like almost side with them and then kind of attack them. That's kind of like his ammo, I feel.
Yeah.
Which kind of he did. Like they were really nice to her. They were like, we are a big Tamra fan.
Mm-hmm.
But then he was like poking fun at being like, well, now I'm going to get a text from Shannon being like, what the heck?
Mm.
And I was like, don't out people.
Yeah.
Like, of course, I'd be pissed too. If you had my worst enemy on your podcast and I'm your friend, like, I'd be pissed.
So did they talk about all the things in the show that have happened or no?
Yeah, they talked about some things. Like, they talked about Katie. They talked about a bit about Jen. They did talk more about, like, Tamra as a kid. So I didn't know she was, like, a teen mom.
Okay.
So, like, that would be hard. She was told, like, yeah, definitely get married. So, like, because you're having a baby.
Yeah. That was her first
So,
husband?
yeah, I think.
Okay.
So I think that's like hard.
Yeah.
And I think I'm pretty sure her mom was also a teen mom with her. So like, yeah, you learn a little bit about who Tamra is. Her daughter's there with her.
What?
And it like comes on to the podcast too.
Crazy.
And I almost felt like that was a bit to clear up. Like she gets attacked about her relationship with her kids and it came off as like
Performative.
yeah. It rubbed me the wrong way a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like all the scenes with her and like who knows, like it could be that her daughter is uncomfortable in front of the camera,
but they seem
so it just
forced.
comes off. But yeah, it does always seem forced and like performative.
Yeah. That's the vibe that I was getting. But the one thing that I wrote down from it that I was like, oh my God, how did I not know this? And maybe you know this already, but I did not. So she has a THC CBD company. Okay. Didn't know this. And she like says to Nick that it's like a multi-million-dollar company. And she's like, yeah, when I sell it, like you'll never see me again.
So sell it. Not that I don't want to ever see her again, but like, what are you waiting for?
I think they're waiting for like the right time to cash in or whatever. But she was like, yeah, like it's going to be big.
Huh.
That's how she was talking about it. So I was like, wait, first off, is she a business like mindset kind of girl? Because she seems just like drama. And how did she get into this? Like crazy.
I knew that because they talked about it on the season that I watched to catch up.
Oh.
They had talked about it.
I must not have remembered.
Yeah. Is it hers or it's her and her husband, right?
I think it's her and Eddie.
Yeah.
So
he could be like he was behind cut. Like
yeah,
could be
he could be like running it. Yeah. Very interesting.
Très intéressant. Would you want to know what I came across yesterday? And you've probably never heard this. Apparently, so I was on one of these like reality TV news websites. I think it's like Reality Blurb or something.
Is it Reality Von Teese?
No. Yes. No. So allegedly, Bravo is moving forward with Real Housewives of New Jersey, but the focus is going to be Joe Gorga. Weird. But apparently, Melissa and Teresa said that they would film together. Like they're over it, but they want the focus to be on Joe Gorga.
It does. Okay, I'm here for this because I fucking love Joe.
I know.
I love the whole Gorga family. but it's like I can see it because I remember, I think I talked about this one time. I remember Andy saying that the part of the way that they choose if a franchise is going to be good is the spousal involvement.
Yes.
And like New Jersey is the only one,
It's
I
like
would say,
husbands.
that is like almost equally as focused on the husbands as the
Yes.
wives.
Like the husbands have full scenes by themselves.
The rest of them are like, if a husband talks, you're like, oh my God, they should never
Yeah.
talk. Like Katie's husband got scrutinized that like Heather was like, her husband should stay out of it.
Yeah.
I was like, why? It's their life too.
I know. But it's just weird. The Real Housewives of New Jersey and Joe's
Men
the star.
edition. I would freaking love this. Okay, imagine the trips, like the cast trips, just the dudes.
It's hilarious.
Amazing.
Frank, Catania, Joe, Margaret Joseph's husband.
Paulie, like Dolores' new boo.
Oh, yes.
Love
yes.
him.
Are
And
they
he's in it
married?
sometimes. They're definitely engaged and they definitely live together, but I don't know if they got married yet.
Interesting. Yeah, they just had her. You know how every season she would do that charity baseball game? They just had it.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were filming.
I don't think so
'Cause it
either.
said there were no cameras.
I want to go to that. We should go
like,
next year.
When are they going to film? Like, why? I guess it took a hiatus because the two main people didn't want to film together.
I think because of the fights, like they probably had to come to an agreement.
It's crazy.
But then we'll shoot, what's his name? What's Teresa Giudice's new
Louis.
guy? Will Louis be on? Because
I'm
there was a
sure.
bunch of the guys being like, I am not filming with Louis after his like weirdo little stint.
Yeah.
I
Very
wonder.
strange.
But also speaking about New Jersey, now that you brought that up, I just saw Gia Giudice is using her platform. Did you see this video? To get her dad back?
In America?
Yeah. Like she made this huge video of her like writing letters to Donald Trump and to like everybody in parliament being like, I'm now using my platform because like my dad got deported like unfairly, like he like started his life here, raised his kids here, and now like he can't be here. That's not fair.
Did he get deported because he went to jail?
I'm pretty sure.
But like Teresa also went to jail, so why didn't she get deported?
I don't think she's from there.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
You're arrested. Go to Italy.
Get out of the
and
country.
Never come back.
I never even thought of that. I'm like, why is she still here?
I think I could be wrong. Like I don't know all of the legal pieces, but she made this big video and it was like very like produced. It was like her literally like handwriting the letters, putting them in the
She's trying to
mail.
be like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, and then she referenced, I don't know who it was, somebody else had this happen and used their platform and got their person back, and she used like their like name drops them, was like, if it can happen for them, it can happen for me and my family.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he wants to come back.
And maybe he'll be on the show.
Joe Giudice.
Joe and Joe times two.
Oh my gosh.
Craziness.
So speaking of Gia, did you see that Brittany, Gia, and Teresa are going to be on the new season of Special Forces?
Yes. And like so many people, like also that TikTok guy that dated Kristen Cavallari,
What TikTok guy?
Mark, you know,
Oh,
the
like
whatever.
the Utah dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Montana boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's on it. I want to watch it. I really want to watch Special
Sandoval
Forces.
was on last season.
Yeah,
but I
and Tyler
never-
Cameron
I never
and
watched it.
yeah, what's the singer? Jojo Siwa
Oh, yes.
was
yes,
on
yes,
it
yes,
too.
yes.
It makes these like unassuming friendships that I really love. Like people from like all of the different reality worlds come to, and I believe that you bond over experience, not over time. So like some of the strongest friendships are because you experience something incredible together, not necessarily because you've been friends for 25 years. So like watching these friendships be formed is wild, and then hearing them on podcasts after or chatting, like I love it.
Is
So I
it
wanna
a
watch.
show where you get kicked off? Like, is it challenges
Yeah.
and stuff? Oh, okay.
I think it's like you're actually in like the Special Forces, but you also win. Like there's a winner. So, but I don't know how that works.
I would be interested to see the interactions between Brittany and Teresa because they're so like opposite.
Correct.
She's just like a sweet little pie.
And it's interesting that Gia and Teresa get to do it together, like a mother-daughter duo. I wonder if they've ever had that.
Did we talk about the Real Housewives of Toronto being canceled and that it was actually a thing?
Sad. So they did film the pilot.
This is crazy. This has been like a conspiracy like
For a
floating
long time.
around, and nobody knew what was going on, and people that we know were like, no, that's not a thing. Like, so we were confused because we're like, but we know people that said that they filmed a pilot.
So then I think that we knew that, but like knew that we shouldn't say that there had been filming because there were cameras spotted. There were people spotted filming. We had a speculation of who the cast would be, but then got canceled.
So I think
sad.
What must happen is a production company puts together a show and then they pitch it. Is that?
To different networks.
Or did Bravo or whoever like creates housewife shows, did they do it and then they were like, no, we're not moving forward?
I was under the impression that it would be like a production company that films it and then pitches it.
Interesting.
And because the franchise is already there, like they were pitching.
Yeah.
That was my understanding, but I could be totally wrong.
When I read about it, it said that they were concerned about doing an international. It's funny because like it's Canada, like it's very similar.
Excuse me.
They were concerned about doing international because the Real Housewives of Dubai did not do well.
I loved Real Housewives of Dubai. I don't know why
How
I
many
didn't do
seasons
well.
were there? Just one?
At least 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So they said that didn't do well, so they were like, But now the Housewives of London is international, and I feel like that will do well.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. And then maybe, who knows, like maybe then it would be something that was picked up. Because if you remember, Real Housewives of Toronto was a thing.
I watched it all.
Same. And I liked it.
Yeah.
A little bit like.
Not as exciting.
Yes. But ways you could make it more exciting. So I think that, especially nowadays, like I think it would be really, really good. But it was crazy to me that they didn't pick it up.
Yeah. Well, perhaps in the future. But what like, imagine being cast and like you film a pilot, like you're so excited, and then it's just like, yeah, no, we're not.
Do you get paid? Like, so if you're filming and you're like putting your life on hold, you're doing all these things because they must have filmed more than one episode.
No, I think it's just the pilot.
Really?
Then you pitch the pilot.
I thought they filmed a season.
No.
Either way, you're filming, you're doing shit, you got cameras in your face, you're letting them into your home, and then do you not get paid at all?
No, I'm sure it's a contract that says like you get X amount.
Oh,
for doing the
okay.
pilot.
Good.
Because if you
Proper.
watch reality TV shows, most often the pilot is like a lot older than where episode 2 picks up. Yeah.
Crazy.
And it's usually like kind of shocking when you go back and look at pilots.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember we were talking about The Bachelor?
Yes.
I was trying to figure out when The Bachelor starts. I think The Bachelor's on in January.
Okay.
And Traitors is on in January.
I was just
too,
going to say, wait, so is Traitors?
Yeah.
So we're going to have a shit ton of TV in January.
I know. I think, have you ever watched Love is Blind?
Yes.
Love. So much.
Yeah.
I freaking love watching people talk through a wall. And then as soon as they're out of those freaking pods, all these red flags just start like exploding.
No, do you know why we both of us studied psychology? Like Renee,
Yes.
obviously to a higher degree, but we think about like thinking the behind the scenes. And I love that because you can't see these people or these people can't see each other, you learn so much about the human being by the questions they're asking. Because this whole show is not about appearance. It's supposed to be not about appearance. And there are men, especially in all of the seasons, who somehow find a way to ask about appearance when you're not supposed to. And some of the girls are into it and some of the girls are like, that's a no-no.
Yeah, I can't.
And you know the people who are in it for love and who are in it for not.
It is... I love it's same as is it Love is no The Ultimatum. Like it's such a human psychological experiment.
Yes.
And I love watching it unfold.
Yeah.
And it blows my mind how when they're in the pods, they say the perfect things all the time. They respond to questions perfectly. They like the way everything is just like so emotionally intelligent, and then they get out of the pods and everything like
is it because visual distracts or like what is that?
I don't know.
It is crazy to think because you're right. Then all of a sudden they become like,
yeah.
I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
And they're so easily distracted. I think it's the distraction because when they see each other in person at the, like when they go on vacation or whatever, and that's usually when couples are like, wait, I liked that person or I spoke to that person.
know,
They
you
hear their
start
voice.
to see what other people look like and like people's mannerisms.
And they can't stay connected to the one person that when you're behind a wall and you only have one person to talk to, you're completely committed to talking to them.
It's just, I love it. Anyways, apparently there will be a new season of that coming up at some point.
Oh,
so
buddy.
I'll be excited for that.
Yeah,
we
I'm
can't
excited
let
too.
that one slide.
We cannot.
I don't remember how the episodes come out. It's probably like 4 at a time or something.
Yeah.
But we got to do that one because I love analyzing.
Yeah, we
that
do.
Show.
Yeah. It will be good.